Just it. In the cave, nothing happened. Coming out, he saw old men. You understand? Old men.
Old man.
Holding big bird.
Big ball?
Bar. Iron bar.
Iron ball.
Bar, not ball.
Bird.
Bar.
An iron bar.
Iron bar.
Thank you.
And having a feather. He catching the iron bird.
With a feather.
With the feather. He made already few needles.
He made a few needles out of an iron bar by using a feather. Took him a long time.
Then he asked her, what are you doing? He said, I'm just making needles. What are you going to do? Just okay, throw it. Then he said, oh, this person making the effort to do this, you know. Then he used it, but my effort is not good. We go back to there.
To the cave to meditate.
Cave meditate. Another 3 years. Nothing happened. Then he saw one bird on his cap, going in, out, the cap makes because they love this, touching their feather.
On the kind of edge of the cave that has rough rock, there was a place that was smoothed out by the feathers of the bird coming in and out.
Then he realized how the weak the feather, how
soft, yeah.
Soft, and
the rock is hard.
Rock is hard, but effort makes that.
The effort can do it.
Possible to go
back to the cave.
Then he did 3 years. Didn't see.
No Maitreya.
Coming out, when he saw that dripping water.
Dripping water.
From the cave. The water dipped next to the hole.
They made a big hole in the rock.
On the rock.
Deep bowl. From one drop at a time.
Then how no, the weakness. My effort is not enough. You go back to
12 years later.
12 years. 9 years, you know. Again 3 years. Nothing happened. He comes out. Then saw he there outside the dog.
It's a dog.
A dog. Wounded. You know how would the top.
The leg?
Top.
The hip.
Hip.
Thigh, yeah.
Hip. Completely full of maggot.
The dog has a big wound and it's covered with maggots. And the dog is lying on the ground suffering with maggots squirming around.
Now, he really feels very pity for her.
Pity, lots of pity.
Now, compassion comes there now, okay? Now, he wants to help the dog. If he take out the maggot going to die.
If he wants to help the dog by taking off the maggots with his fingers, he may squish them and kill them, and so that's not an option for him, because he feels compassion even for the maggots.
If not take that maggot, dog going to die.
What can you do?
So he had to decide to save the both and the maggot.
He wanted to save both the maggot and the dog.
Maggot and dog. So he cut over here on.
He cut some flesh off his own
They
leg.
tried to put there. And now I have to pretend by finger test the maggot is really weak, he cannot take it. No? So he decided to take with his tongue.
So he cuts a piece of flesh out, puts it next to the dog, and then to make the maggots live, he reaches down and tries to pick up maggot one at a time by his tongue, and to transfer them over to the piece of flesh from his own body so that they can eat this flesh.
Idea.
And then they will live and the dog will also live. So he's reaching down with his tongue to get the maggot.
So he cannot do it because he had no bloody parts. See, close his eyes.
He doesn't want to look.
He tries to reach. They're not reaching. He's open. They are metered Buddha appears.
The Buddha appears in front of him. He keeps leaning forward and he thinks he should be there, so he leans forward. He can't get there. He's like, what's going on? He opens his eyes. The dog has transformed into Maitreya Buddha, whom he was trying to see for 12 years in the cave.
Then he told Maitreya Buddha, I've been practicing 12 years. How you was less compassion to come to me today? Why you not? Maitreya told him, I was beginning with you in the cave.
I was with you all the time.
With you all the time, but until today you don't get the deep and strong, powerful compassion. Therefore you are not able to see me. You understand? Actually the bird was manifested the material, the water dipping material, playing games, and the person, old man who's using that playing in material, but he not able to see it. The similar, we believe is faith and compassion is important to see it. That makes did you get the idea? Answer your question or not? Yeah.
What was the name of him? Was it Asanga? Or
Asanga.
Asanga. How's that spelled?
Asanga. Very famous Buddhist author in 4th, 5th century. His brother Vasubandhu. They wrote lots of philosophical texts.
And is that related to Ashtanga? Or
No.
is it
Not Ashtanga. Asanga.
It's totally different.
No.
Total different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
On the story you were talking about with the cave and Buddha showed up as the dog, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying. He said he was with him the whole time in the cave. How?
Meditating
When he was-
Maitreya Buddha.
Yeah, the Buddha was where, though. That's where I lost it.
Maitreya Buddha is actually, they say, in a heavenly realm. He's the next Buddha. He's kind of waiting in a holding
But he
pattern.
said he was with him all along. He's, when he said
He was
he went to-
when he started in the beginning in meditation. Maitreya Buddha was with him,
In spirit.
but in spirit, but he physically, but he not able to see, not spirit.
Physically there.
Yeah, doing that,
So
but
he
he
had
not
to
able to
reach
see.
a certain point of awareness and evolution before he could see the Buddha. And that's when he did it with the dog, that's when he reached that point.
Yeah.
And he all of a sudden like,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do the Taras ever incarnate?
Does Tara ever incarnate into a human form or some other form? Like Avalokiteshvara incarnates as the Dalai Lama?
These days, all Tibetan people believe Dalai Lama younger sister is White Tara reincarnation. But no, she doesn't think, other people doesn't, but people, what she done with the Tibetan people, how she doing, really she doing a lot. So that all Tibetan calls her mother, sometimes Tara, but she get upset, other Dalai Lama might get upset if you say Tara, your reincarnation Tara. So we don't, but it's actually many of them believe in reincarnation of Tara. But other we don't have the reincarnation of who is like the Dalai Lama have this kind of, we don't have, I saw one, I think maybe in Washington DC may have, she's become nun, maybe recognized Padre Rinpoche,
Ato Ripley?
Khandroma or Tara reincarnation.
She an American woman?
American woman.
I don't know about
I know that's something else, but we don't have Tibetan.
Is it something that you think that as our world becomes more balanced, that we may see incarnations that haven't been, that as we need the incarnations of these deities more, is it possible that new traditions may arise?
Okay, someone else.
Is it possible that the conditions of our world are not yet ready for Tara somehow, but as the world changes and people change, then maybe new incarnations of Tara might emerge?
The world is same as beginning, same, not changing.
He's not a historical relativist.
We have to change. If you change, you can see Tara. If you try to wait to change the world,
Oh boy,
you never ever get chance to see it.
it takes a long
It takes
time.
a long time. No way to get. Don't think the world. Okay? Don't complain the world. Just change yourself. Try to change. You can see the Tara. If you say world is nothing wrong. Human being wrongs. Human being, man, the ego, You understand? Therefore, you learn. You really want to live in the world with peace, with love, with harmonious, change yourself. Then the world is peaceful. In your world, the world becomes very peaceful. The other who is suffering, for them the world is miserable. Understand? So that's why don't try to change the world, try to change your own world. Mean ourselves. Yeah.
Are there other female deities besides Tara?
Yes, there we call many others. Yeah,